Hello, hello. Is my mic working? I believe so. Let me just check. Alright, my mic is in fact working. So, welcome to the stream. Yesterday, incredibly under odds. 70 encounters and boom, shiny drowsy. So that has to be one of, that is my fastest hunt in any game. So that was pretty crazy yesterday. But not our target, so we gotta keep going. Is my counter working? My counter is not working. That's because that's not the right button. And this is the button I have to press. And there we go. Yeah, so yesterday, shiny drowsy, there it is, right there. 70 encounters. 70, was it 72? 72 encounters? No, it was 70. I don't know why the overlay has it as 72. Let me fix that. 70, not 72. There we go. So yeah, 70 encounters in Pokemon Gold, which are 1 in 8,192 odds. But hopefully we can, get closer to that Ditto. That Ditto is gonna take forever because it's a 5% encounter, which means we're probably gonna find a lot more shinies before we find our Ditto. And the reason I'm hunting for Ditto is, if you don't know, there's a method in this game with the daycare. And basically it allows you to manipulate like the shiny odds of like an egg. So if you put a shiny Ditto in with another Pokemon, that Pokemon has a 1 in 64 chance of shining, which is like ridiculously low. And I have done it in this game before with the Larvitar that's at the bottom of the screen, but it wasn't like a legit Ditto, so I want to try and get like an actual like legit Ditto instead of the one I had to hack in. And speaking of Ditto, is our first Ditto of the day. Brings our count up to 8 encounters. Pretty good, pretty good. But it's not a shiny, so let's run away from that. I found this playlist on YouTube. I can't remember the name. For now, I'm probably going to be using this just because I don't have a playlist of my own. Bunch of like related, let me hop on the bike. Like Pokemon themes or whatever. So for now, I'm probably going to be using that. When we are using a Golbat for this hunt, I do have a Scyther in my party. I did call him Ditto for this hunt. So if we don't get a Ditto, if we get an Abra, we can use Mean Look, the Golbat that has Mean Look, and it won't flee or teleport, which makes life way easier. So we won't have to fail any shiny Abras, which I'm sure we'll get eventually. Unless Ditto wants to shine fast for us. Another Drowsy, not a shiny, but it's all good. Well, to be fair, technically it wasn't 1 in 70, or not 1 in 70, it wasn't 70 encounters, because I kind of was working on this hunt a little bit before. But then I thought, oh, why not stream it? But I wasn't like too far, and I think I only had around like 300, 400 encounters, which is, in this game, runaway encounters are pretty quick. So it's probably only like 2-3 hours of hunting before I actually started streaming. But even then, when there was like 400, 470-ish, around that, is still way under odds, so that's still pretty crazy how we got it that fast. It does have a good shiny, but I mean, a drowsy's a drowsy. It's not really that interesting, if I'm being honest. But we'll take it, we're grateful. Another Abra. To be honest, I don't really care for an Abra in this game specifically, just because in Legends Arceus, I did a shiny Alakazam hunt for the alpha variant that spawns in the, I think it's the Obsidian Fieldlands? But yeah, it spawns there, and just a little over odds, but I did end up getting it. So I have an Alakazam on my Nintendo Switch. I'm playing on 3DS actually right now. And basically there's this app, yeah, it has to be, you have to have a modded 3DS to do it. Which, if you don't have that by now, what are you doing? But, why did the Ditto thing go up? That's weird. But yeah, so it's called Arctic Base, and basically, you need a Citra emulator in order to use it. But basically, what it does is you connect to like your IP address or service, whatever. To be honest, I'm not really too sure what I'm talking about. But it somehow connects basically your 3DS and all of its save files to Citra. And once you're done, then you can save the game on Citra and it'll send everything to the 3DS. So that's pretty cool. Not really sure how it does that, but it does make streaming and like content creation, whatever you want to do, way easier, because now I don't have to purchase a 3DS with a capture card, and they aren't cheap, so it's a pretty good workaround. Coming up 90 encounters. Shiny Drowsy? Nope. Yeah, but I don't expect the shiny anytime soon. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. 70 encounters in Pokemon Gold. And yeah, I did upload a short of it, just like a clip, whatever, on YouTube Shorts. Because I kind of just, I don't know, apparently YouTube Shorts are like really good for engagement, so if I'm posting shorts, then hopefully someone stops by, says hello in chat. Probably unlikely, but you never know. Rattata. I actually don't think I have a shiny Rattata, like, ever. So that'd be a cool one to get. Obviously, besides the Ditto. Or maybe I should just stop talking about other shinies. Ditto might get jealous. But yeah, once I do get that Ditto, I'm gonna like do I'm gonna hatch every shiny in this game. Well, not literally every shiny, but like the hard ones, like the baby Pokemon, the starters, those ones. And I haven't completed it. I think I'm still pretty far. But I do want to do a living dex, just a regular one, not a shiny one. That's gonna take, I don't even want to think about how long that's gonna take. But I think I have, how many do I have in the Pokédex? Let me see, where is it? Oh, it's at the top. I have, 86 owned, which isn't great, but we're working on it. It's about a third of the way there. $94 encounters. 95 encounters. So I don't know what the encounter rates for everything else is. I'm pretty sure Drowsy is the highest for this route. Drowsy and Abra. Or not Abra, Drowsy and Rattata. Did I up the counter on that one? I don't think so. Drowsy and Rattata are definitely the highest on this route. And then Abra, and then Ditto. Ditto being a 5% chance. And I'm pretty sure it's like to actually get the shiny Ditto, it's like a 1 in 160,000, so we're gonna be hunting this thing for a while. Did the oh, never mind. The music didn't stop. Oh, there we are, 100 encounters. I wonder how long this is actually gonna take, though. Are we gonna go over odds, under? I really hope this doesn't go over odds. That's gonna be miserable if it does. And there's another Ditto. Nope, we don't want to fight it. We want to run away from it. I could, well, you know, oh, back-to-back Dittos. That's pretty rare. Well, that's fun. Back-to-back Dittos. I was thinking if there's any other, there's a bunch of other games I can hunt Ditto for, but I can't transport it. Well, I mean, this is a modded system, so I probably will be able to get it on to this game somehow, but I don't know. I don't know why I want to do this hunt. I've never done like a long hunt before either, or as long as this one. I think what's the longest hunt that I've done? Honestly, I haven't done anything like to this extent. I'm pretty sure, or not the longest, but like the highest odds are probably, I don't know, actually. I really mainly hunted on like Switch, so I'm still like new to the 1 in 8,000 odds. So I guess the highest odds I've done is probably 1 in 4,000. Run away. I've actually never seen a shiny Kadabra. I wonder if that's a good one, because I know Abra and Alakazam are pretty similar. They just have the little like coat or whatever they're wearing changes to pink. But I know Alakazam has like a bunch of like things on him, like, was it stars or swirls? He has like some sort of pattern on his chest or something somewhere. Another Ditto. That's already 4 today, and like, what, 20-ish encounters, 30 encounters, 40 encounters? They're not too bad. Drowsy, not a shiny. I keep saying not a shiny, like I want it to shine. I really do not want another shiny Drowsy. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind 2, but any more than that is too much, because then they'll just be duplicates. Rattata. Is the stream lagging? I can't tell. This overlay is kind of hard to tell because the game is so small and like everything else usually is fine, but the game like lags sometimes. But it should be alright. It looks fine on my end, so. And last time when I found the shiny, like an idiot, I didn't have my microphone on, so I had like no reaction, or live reaction at least, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Oh shoot! Why didn't I? Oh, I should have reset the counters. Actually, maybe should I do that? Hold on. Yeah, let me reset the encounters actually. I got it at 70 yesterday, so I'll be at 42. Or you know what, should I just leave it? Yeah, you know, screw it, I'll just leave it. It's not that big of a deal. Because then the Ditto encounters wouldn't make sense at all. Speaking of Ditto encounters, that's 12. I need to find another system to like increase the counters, because I have to like click off the game and then increase the encounter every time I want to do it. Well, when I want to, it's really just the Ditto encounters because they have the same hotkey, and I have no clue how to change the hotkey. Another Abra. You know, I'm really wondering what this channel is gonna look like in the future, because, I mean, I've already done, I wouldn't say a lot, but I've done a few streams here and there. Another Ditto. I've done a few streams, like, here and there on this channel, but, like, not Pokemon related, but I think this is what I want to stick to for this channel. And obviously, the very beginning, so no one's here with us yet, but I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the future has in store for us. If anything, maybe I just sit here with 0 viewers the rest of my streaming career. I don't know. I think the hard part, for now at least, is me just speaking to myself, because I'm not really the best. Not the best at, you know, speaking out loud to no one. I don't know, it just feels kind of weird, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is. I was thinking though, because I haven't played every Pokemon, like from the DS era, or even from the Switch era too. Well, I played most of them, but more so the DS, like the Gen 4, Gen 5 games. I haven't played any of the Black and White games or the Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I have played Diamond in the past. It was like a really long time ago. I think I only got to like the first few gyms and then I stopped playing. And I actually had the cartridge too, which is kind of disappointing because I have no clue where it is now. And I know that thing goes for a lot. But with this DS, you know, there's a few workarounds to that when you mod it. I'm not gonna go into further detail. Yeah, but honestly, modding this thing was like, I haven't used it in years. Or like I've played like all like the Switch games, but I never really had like I just said, the DS games. Actually, I don't even think I've played many of the 3DS games. I have played Omega Ruby on this 3DS. I played Omega Ruby. I'm almost done Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I have the Sun cartridge, but it has like my old save, and the game wasn't even like complete, so I haven't really touched it. I'll probably have to restart it. I don't think I will anytime soon though, because Ultra Sun is like I'm just about done playing that. But honestly, that's probably, surprisingly, one of the hardest games that I have played, like Pokemon games. I don't know, something about the trials, like the captains and the kahunas are like light work, but the totem Pokemon, like, I don't know, they just like destroy me. But I think it's like the 2v1. It's like the support Pokemon it calls. But unless you do like heavy damage the first turn, the rest of the fight is like pretty hard, and they're like super tanky, or some of them at least. Some of them are like really easy, but other of them are like pretty hard. Like the last one, the Rabombi one. I have a Salazzle, or Salazzle, whichever one's the evolved form. I have one of those on my team, and it's like a pretty good counter to Rabombi. But it either calls in the Pelipper or the Blissey, and the Blissey will just like heal it every time it like touches like yellow health, and like it's just a constant cycle of me like doing damage to it until my Salazzle either dies or my whole team dies, and then I have to restart the battle. And then the Pelipper is obviously like super effective to my Salazzle, so then I'll have to throw something else out. But then if I killed the Pelipper, then I just basically waste a turn, because it literally calls like a new ally Pokemon like the second after. So that one was really hard. I struggled with it for like a little bit, but then, you know, this genius brain figured it out eventually. But yeah, that game, honestly, Ultra Sun was pretty fun. I don't know, I heard like before I played was kind of like the dialogue was, or not the dialogue, well the dialogue too, but the cutscenes were like bad, and they are really bad at the start of the game. It's just constantly like, I just want to play the game, you know? But it kind of, I wouldn't say it dies down, but they're not as bad as the game goes on, which is always positive. But I do wish the islands were a bit more like full, because the islands feel like really small in that game. Why did the counter go off? There we go. Yeah, the islands feel like really small. And even Executor Island, I was like excited to explore that once I reached it, but it was like literally a straight like path. It was like half a route, and then it just ended, which kind of sucked. But another thing is the ultra wormholes. That's what I was looking forward to the most out of that game, just because I like shiny hunting. But the ultra wormholes are I don't know if there's a way to change it, but it's like I have to like wiggle the DS around when I'm going through them, and the motion controls are just, I hate them. I don't know why Nintendo like always has like motion controls in their games. I don't get it. I really don't like them, because they're just like, they don't work as like intended. Like they're just, I don't know, just not a, motion controls are pretty stupid, if I'm being honest. Which is kind of another thing too, which why I haven't played the Let's Go games either, is like you have to, I'm pretty sure you don't have to, but you have to like throw the Pokeballs with like the Joy-Cons if you want to catch them. And I don't know, just the motion controls just kind of turn me off as a whole. Did I up the encounter? I don't know, I keep forgetting to do it. Honestly, I probably missed so many already. But whatever, it is what it is. Drowsy, get off my screen. And also, even Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I really want to play those games because Gold is honestly like this Gold. I really only I played it the first time like I think 6 months ago, a year ago, in like that kind of time frame. And I really do like this game. It's kind of like, it's definitely not the most polished and still like super old, but I don't know, I just like it, so I'm really excited to play the Heart Gold Soul Silver, the Shoto remix. That's definitely gonna be fun. I do want to do a shiny only run in those ones, because I know the starter hunt is like really easy in those, because you get to see all three at once, which I think is cool. I don't know why they don't have that for the other games. It would save like even just the resets, like the like the reset times to some of the games, because you have to do like after you pick it, you have to do like a whole cutscene and then some dialogue, and then you finally get to either like check it in your party or do a battle. So Heart Gold Soul Silver makes it like super easy, which is nice. And even, well, Fire Red 2 is actually not terrible. That one takes what, like 40 seconds for reset? Maybe even less. I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating it a bit. Those resets are pretty easy too. But obviously it's the 1 in 8,000 chance, plus you only get to see the one. So I'm trying to go for, I really want to do Charmander, and as much as I really like the gold. It kind of loses the gold in like the newer generations, but I really like that like golden Charmander. I want to go for it, but I think I have like 2 shiny like Charmanders or Charizards. I don't know if I've evolved them, but hold on. Is my counter going up? Oh, I'm doing the Ditto things. Yeah, see, this is why I need to get like I need a new system. Oh shoot, this is like messed up now. Hold on, I gotta go check the VAR. What went wrong here? What went wrong? Okay, so 14 Dittos, I was like... $15. What was it at? Let's see. 19? Yeah, okay. 149. That's close enough. Again, I'm gonna have to do. Oh, I am lagging. Whoa. What the heck? Why is the game in like slow motion? Now I know why. The one thing is, oh, I need to change these keybinds too, because, yeah, emulation speed, 60%. There we go. Let me do that now. Yeah, it's the decrease is this button. Okay, so, let's go. Increase, decrease. Okay, yeah, it works. Yeah, I thought my game was lagging, but no, I just decreased the emulation speed. Why does this feel fast now? Alright, one more time. No, it is right. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, the one thing though is, as I'm streaming it through my DS to Citra, I don't know if it's because of the streaming or the DS or whatever, but the sound of is like really corrupted, so I'll try and play it. Maybe like, let's go like, what, 50%, 55%? Yeah, see, it's like super glitchy, which sucks because hey, when the shiny's on screen. Oh shoot, what happened? Oh. Okay, there. Sorry about that. But yeah, I do want to have like the sound or whatever when the shiny is on screen. But yeah, I don't know. Is that back-to-back Dittos? Or am I imagining things? We've had 2 back-to-back Dittos. That's the wrong button. 16. Is that 2 back-to-back? I don't know. But yeah, I really do want to have like the game sound when we either like encounter the shiny or whatever, just to have it. But it for whatever reason is like super buggy, and I've tried, I think maybe because it's virtual console and the way the audio is, whatever, it might glitch it since it's just a 3DS emulator, not a Game Boy. So I'm thinking it's probably because it's the virtual console game, which is why it's doing that. Yeah, because on my other save files, because I tried doing this beforehand on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Omega Ruby, and the audio was like perfect. So yeah, that's the only thing that kind of sucks about this, but it is what it is. Run away. Up and... yeah, I really do want to try at some point moving to full screen streams, but it's just since my channel is like so small, the shorts are like way more accessible, even if that means I get views but no one watches, or people see my stream and then scroll off immediately. But I feel I do have the best exposure on YouTube Shorts. That's just why I'm streaming like that. And then obviously posting shorts too. It's just a cheat code, why wouldn't I? But I really don't, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the shorts layout. I prefer the full screen. But it does, for now, it makes more sense to do shorts. Since, I mean, I have 2 subscribers, so unless people magically, you know, just come in, then that's a bit different. Another Ditto. Wait, I was thinking too, my thumbnail, I'm not really the best at making them. It's more so, I think it's pretty good, but it's the fonts. I don't know where to find like good fonts, because I feel like the font of like where it says like Ditto, Shiny Hunt, whatever, I just think it kind of throws off the thumbnail a little bit. That's kind of the only thing I don't like about that. Rattata. Dude, I still can't believe that Drowsy. That is so under odds. That is so crazy. And we are creeping up on 100 counters on the day, so that's pretty good. Yeah, these are quick encounters, which are nice, considering how long or how rare the shiny Ditto is. But the one thing I am scared of, you know what? Let me do that now, actually. Just in case by some, I don't know, by some fluke, where I have to start using revives, whatever. Let me get my Feraligatr. Is this the right box? It is. Or should I, you know, I'll use Greg, the shiny Tyranitar, because why not? Back on the bike. She is my... No, my party isn't full. I only have... Not that button. I only have 4, right? Yeah. And then Greg, the shiny Tyranitar. Honestly, Tyranitar shiny in this game is like really good. I just like the color of the sprite. And then there's Drowsy. And then Ditto the Scyther, and then me left the Golbat. But yeah, I really like the shiny sprite because in the newer games, it's... I don't know, it's not as like dark. It's more of a... like a beigey green. Well, I guess this is kind of the same color, but it's more brown than it is green. And I like the dark purple too. It loses that dark purple in the newer games, which is kind of unfortunate. But it is what it is. Does it lose it? Or maybe I'm just imagining that. Oh, now I gotta see. What does it look like? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Shiny Tyranitar. Jeez, I cannot spell. Shiny. Whoa, shiny. Yeah, it's more like a yellow. And then the purple isn't as dark. So yeah. Stuff does look a little funny. Oh, and the one other thing about this layout that I would change is the shiny sprites at the bottom. I was able to find like a high quality Ditto sprite, but I could not find any Pokemon Gold sprites, shiny sprites that weren't either like super tiny. So if I like stretched them like big up on the screen, you just couldn't, like, they just looked like pixels. So I have to stick with the 3D sprites, which I'm okay with, but I think it would be cool to have the Gen 2 sprites since we are hunting in Gen 2. And I'm not upping the encounters. Whoops. I think that was 2 though, right? 2 encounters? Seems right. Drowsy. And I think that is 100 encounters on the day. 38 minutes in. That's pretty good. I'll try and get well, we'll kind of see, because it's 4 p.m. my time. And I don't have all night to stream, which sucks, but nothing I can do about that. Just school in it. UK slang is like fun. I don't know, Toronto slang is like kind of a mix of like UK and like ours, which is, I find kind of funny. Like Wagwan Crody. Well, Wagwan's like, that's not British or UK, whatever. Is I don't know. I think we made Crody. I think that was us. At least we got that one. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but I do want to stream, like, I do want to do longer streams, like at least 3 hours, but I just can't really fit it in my schedule for now. And it kind of sucks because I do want to have kind of a streaming schedule, even if that means like they're only 2 hours, whatever. But I don't know, some days with school and then basketball and whatever, it's kind of hard to fit in the time for this, which sucks. I like doing this even though no one's here, but it is fun, me talking to myself. Yo, you're going to Buffalo this weekend for basketball, which I'm excited for. we did go to the end of last month. So what was last month? April. Yeah. In like April we went to Detroit. And it was our first kind of games with the team, so we did lose. Well, I wouldn't say we lost. It was a tournament, so we went 1-1 on the first day, and then kind of the playoff, well, not the playoff bracket, but like the elimination bracket, and we got to the semifinals, which for our first like weekend as a team, that's pretty good, I would say. But yeah, we did end up losing, which sucks, cause then you had to drive all the way over the border and back. So when you go that far for something, I mean, you want to win, right? But all things considered, I think it was still could have been better, but could have been worse. And this weekend, Buffalo was like way closer, so that's a positive. I haven't seen a Ditto in a while. Where's that Ditto luck? How am I gonna get the shiny Ditto if I'm not seeing it? Yeah, I thought that would work. If I started talking about it, it'd start showing up, but I guess not. Oh yeah, this Onyx. My first gold shiny was the Onyx. See, I wonder if I can bring it out. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but my first shiny was Onyx. It was a complete random encounter. Like, I wasn't even hunting for anything. I was just going through I was going through Kanto. Like, I was just trying to get to, where is it? Yeah, here. I was just going through Kanto, like, trying to beat all the gyms, and then I found this Onyx just, like, wild out of nowhere. And then I evolved it to Steelix. Which... Steelix is a really good shiny. In this game, though, I feel like I don't know. I just don't like the sprite. It looks kind of weird. It looks like a snake, like it's rolling on the ground. And then Onyx is like upright, and then this one isn't. So I don't know why it does that in this game, but still a really good shiny though. The gold rock snake. I guess it technically is. Is Steelix a snake, or Onyx, or both? Are they snakes? I think by technicality they are, but who knows? Another Rattata. But yeah, I don't know if I should include the like the fully evolved sprites, like for since I evolved the Onyx to Steelix. I don't know if I should switch it to Steelix or the Larvitar to Tyranitar. I think they definitely do look more appealing on the overlay. Or maybe I have. Maybe I do switch them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it'd be a bad idea if I switched them though. 186. I mean, a bit off topic, but yesterday we had practice, right, for my team. And I figured out that I could, like, dunk off of, like, two feet. Like, no run up, no nothing, which was pretty cool. I didn't even know I could do that. So, best believe that's gonna be my signature move for the next few months. But to be fair, I am like pretty tall, so it's not like I'm jumping super high. I was vertically blessed. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should do Twitch streams or both. I know you can do both or unless they've changed it. I'm pretty sure you can do both as long as you're not partnered, which obviously I'm not. I was thinking of maybe going to Twitch, but I don't know, I just don't like it. I feel that like Twitch is harder for people to see you, because it's kind of measured off of views, their recommendations. So if you have low viewers, you're gonna be like at the bottom of like the recommendation. And having 0 viewers and 0 followers, I don't know, that kind of just doesn't sound too appealing to me. But maybe when this channel grows, I'll definitely have to start uploading like videos, but for now, I'm just kind of streaming. Or maybe I should turn these videos, or not these videos, yeah, turn these streams into videos, like compilations. I'm for sure going to do that at some point. Shiny compilations? Is it compilations or compilation? Or compilations. Something like that. I'm gonna do something like that at some point. Or maybe I should do it for this Ditto. I'm for sure doing that. If I ever get the Ditto, I'll definitely have to do a phase compilation. Because I know there's gonna be a lot more phases in the Drowsy in this hunt. And I wish I could hunt on this save file too for Ho-Oh and Lugia. I really don't know why I caught Lugia now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I really didn't need to. Ho-Oh, the only reason I caught Ho-Oh is my team was like ridiculously underleveled, and my not Tyranitar, my Feraligatr was like level 50 and everything else was level like 10. So I was like really underleveled and I needed like decently leveled Pokemon, so I had to use the Lake of Rage Gyarados and the Ho-Oh at the top of the whatever it's called tower. $198 or too shy of 200. Not too bad. Abra. Yeah, but this guy I really like Gold. I don't know, I've never played Crystal. And I know that's kind of the definitive edition of Gen 2, so I definitely will play that. Maybe Shiny only or Nuzlocke or something that I can stream. I've never done a Nuzlocke, but I don't know. I just don't really see. I don't see the appeal in like Nuzlocke. But that's probably because I'm just bad at the game in general. So the game's already hard enough for me. But I don't know. I definitely want to do it though at one point just to try it. I don't know, but I feel like, well, finally, Ditto after what, 50, 60 encounters? That took forever. But I don't know. I feel like I'd cheat on a Nuzlocke, especially if I got to like the later stages. Like I would just like, if I got far enough, I would just like forget, like just like not even bother with the rules. And I just finished the run. So that's also kind of, knowing me, I know that I would definitely do something like that. So that's another reason I haven't really given it too much thought. And I wonder what it's gonna be like when I actually have like, if I'm lucky enough to get like viewers or chatters or whatever. Dude, what if I get mods one day? Like, what if I get so big after I get mods for my streams? You know how crazy that would be? Do streamers pay their mods? Or is that just like a... I know a lot of people just like, even when I was younger, it's just like, oh, I want to be mod, whatever, and abuse my power. But I don't know, like actual mods that like streamers have, I wonder if they get paid. Because if that's the case, then forget having mods. I'll do it myself, damn it. Aaron, I don't care about your ponytail. I don't know why. I don't know, when I was going through the game, whenever I got like an NPC that would like give me like would give me their number, I would always say yes. And now like every now and then I have to deal with calls from them. I don't know. I just space out when like the NPCs are talking because I just really don't care. I just want to play the game. Wait, Drowsy only has 3 fingers? Is this true? Wait, I'm looking at... Huh. Drowsy only has 3 fingers. I never noticed that. That's weird. That's really weird. Kinda creepy too. Well, another thing I want to do, which is like, I know it's financially stupid and it's not a good idea at all, but I want to like, I want to do like pack openings. And I don't know why, because I'm not even like that interested in it. I just really just want to do it. Because when I was younger, let me tell you, I had an addiction to opening packs. It was bad. I think one time actually when I was at, for whatever reason, my doctor's office had like the evolution packs back when they were like, I don't know if they are expensive now because I don't really keep up with it too much. But back when they were like everywhere, they had them at the doctor's office. And I was like, I wanted to get them, but they were like overpriced. And so I like pretended I was just like playing with them. Whatever. And so I grabbed them and then pretended to put them back, but I kept like, I don't know if it was 1 or 2, and just threw them in my pocket. And then so like once I got home I opened them and they were like both like empty. So it was a waste of time, but at least it wasn't also a waste of money, which I guess is an upside. Yeah, Evolutions was such a fun set. If there's one thing I do want to open, if we're disregarding the price, is either Flashfire, which is like one of my favorite sets back then. I even had like the shiny, not the shiny, the I don't know if it was like the gold lettering, but like the gold lettering like secret rare Mega Charizard. I don't know if it was X or Y. I think it was X. But I didn't know it was like different than the regular one. So I like traded it to someone because I had two. One was regular, one was gold. And so I traded it with someone. And then like about a week later, like I was watching some YouTube video or something and realized that was like a super like rare one. And so I went back to him. I was like, I wanted to trade back, and it wouldn't happen. So I got scammed out of a secret rare Charizard, which sucks, but not the end of the world. I recovered. And there's another Ditto. I always wonder, am I like talking too like quiet or too loud or too much or whatever? Or too monotone even? I can never tell because like I just zone out when I'm like talking. I'm actually surprised. I've never spoken this much during a stream when I have. I mean, no, when I have, because I don't think anyone's ever typed in my chat before, on this channel at least. I actually used to stream when I was younger, like a kid. Well, I still am a quote-unquote kid, but when I was like 10, 11, and I used to stream Roblox. And I don't know, I would actually stream for like pretty long, I think like 2-3 hours, and I would get like, they weren't like, it would never stick around, but I would get like a bunch of like people coming in and out. And I had like, I think about like 100 subscribers on that channel, so I wasn't doing too bad for myself. But I don't know, it felt way easier back then. Maybe just because I wouldn't even worry about streaming. I would just do whatever the hell I wanted. But yeah, I don't know. Let me check. Where's the video? Or this soundtrack? Okay, yeah, we're fine. Making sure it didn't end. I also wouldn't mind, I don't know, what? I know there's a few Pokemon in like Gen 2 that can run away just randomly. So I was thinking, would it be worth it to get like I mean, obviously not worth it because it doesn't really matter at all. But if I should go for like a shiny Golbat or something just so those things don't run away. I'm pretty sure it's like Abra. Well, Abra runs away in every game. Like Abra, Teddiursa, Swinub, I think, maybe? But I know there's a few that can run away just randomly. So I don't know if I should get a shiny Golbat just because I'm leading with it. But this hunt specifically, I do have to lead with it in case I do find a shiny Abra, which I'm sure will happen at some point, unless we get super lucky with the Ditto. So it's always good to have the Golbat on deck. Honestly, the only thing I hope I just don't get a bunch of are Drowsies. I wouldn't even mind getting a bunch of Rattatas. It just Drowsy has a good shiny, but it's such a mediocre Pokemon. It's like, it's just there. You know what I mean? It's not too fun. It's definitely, in terms of shiny, it's probably the best. Not the best. I think Ditto has the better one. But in terms of shiny, it's probably, other than Ditto, the best one in the patch. But in terms of Pokemon, it's definitely the worst. So I hope I don't get too many, or more than I need, which is 2, and I already have 1, and only 70 encounters, which is pretty insane. And that's another Ditto. I don't know, we had a really like long dry spell of like no Dittos, and then now they're just popping up. But we're glad to see you, Ditto. We are glad. Is this mic good? I don't know, because I'm using my headset mic, but I do, or is it? I don't think I have it on my desk, but I do have like a stand-up mic. But it's like, it's just in the way, but I'm sure it's probably better sound quality too. So I don't know if I should, excuse me, if I should use it or just thug it out with the headset mic. I don't know, but before I played these games, is there an ad? Is that an ad? Am I bugging? That is not an ad. Okay, never mind. I don't know, you always used to think like, in terms of sprites, how everyone was like, oh, the new sprites, the 3D sprites suck, blah blah blah, whatever, the 2D sprites are always, are better. And before, like, I really started playing like the older games, which is not too long ago, I was like, I don't know why you'd rather a 2D sprite over a 3D sprite. And to this day, I still kind of don't get it just because it would make zero sense to have 2D sprites, especially with how advanced like games are now. I don't know why they would stick with 2D, but I do like the design. I think the designs of the 2D sprites are a lot better. But I mean, that's not really at fault of the 3D sprites, because they're like moving and interactive, and like especially Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus, there's not really much you can do for those sprites. I don't know, maybe like in battle they have like better poses, I guess. Because that's the one thing that the 2D sprites do have, that they have the battle like pose or whatever. But other than that, I really don't know how you could make the 3D sprites better. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I can't really blame them for it. Man, we were going crazy with the Dittos at the start of the stream, and now they're like nowhere to be found. I think we had two back-to-backs, which is pretty rare. It's like 5% times 5%. That's like 1 in something 100. I don't know. Rattata? Oh, and another thing about sprites is I didn't know this until like after I beat Gold. I knew Crystal had like the animated sprites, but they kind of did the little like animation before the battle began. But what I didn't know is not only does Crystal have different sprites and then battle animations, but they also have different sprites in Silver. And to be honest, I think the Silver sprites in general look a lot better than Gold, which is one thing that I do prefer about Silver. But Ho-Oh was just... The reason I picked Gold was for Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh was just... I think he's the best legendary. And even all the Gen 2 legendaries and mythicals, like Celebi's my favorite mythical. And it has a great shiny. Same with Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh has a great shiny, and it's probably my favorite legendary. Lugia? I think Lugia is cool, but the shiny is kind of lackluster. I'm not a fan of the shiny. I don't know. I feel like it's just it doesn't fit. And then what were they? The legendary beast? The something? I don't know what they're called. But the Raikou, Entei, and Suicune are all like really cool and all have great shinies. But I don't know how to catch them. Like, I let them loose in the save, so they're freed from the tower. But I have no clue how to encounter them. So, and I know you can hunt them too. So maybe in the future, that one I know it's a long process to hunt them. So that one I am kind of scared to do. Well, not scared, but if it goes over odds, then I'm doing like 2, 3, 4 times over odds, because I know in this game, in the older games, it's a lot easier to go over odds than in the newer ones, and like really over odds. Like I've seen like I don't remember the streamer, but was it Reggie Ice or Reggie Rock? It was one of the 3 Reggies, and he went like 70,000 resets. It was... I would have gave up. Because for this hunt, I know it's going to take forever, so I'm kind of expecting that. But for like 1 in 8,000 to go 70,000? I couldn't do it. Yeah, I really want to make my own playlist. This one's fine and it's no copyright. But I think there is one song here I need to be careful of. I'm not sure which one, but I don't think we're close to it yet, so it should be good. But I know there is one song that like could potentially be copyright. Yeah, it is copyright free, so I don't have to worry about that. But I do want to make my own playlist at some point. But for now this will do. Especially since it's just me, myself, and I. The copyright is such an annoying thing though, because if there wasn't like, if music didn't get copyrighted, I'd be playing whatever the heck I want. I don't know. I'm still wondering, should I be like, I know in my other streams I said like bad words. I did say bad words in like the other streams, like non-Pokemon related, but I'm thinking for this, just because if I'm being honest, it's a younger demographic for the most part. I don't know if I should say bad words. I know overall just not saying bad words is helpful, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm just thinking more so like just in general if I should or not. So for now I'm gonna say no just because I haven't made up my mind, and then I don't want to change my mind, and then is that back to back? Back to back Dittos? Oh, hello there. But you're not blue. And we're looking for a blue Ditto. Oh my, back to back to back? That's pretty, that has to be pretty. What are the odds of that? Back to back to back Dittos. I think that's really rare. What the hell? But we can't go quadruple. We can't get the 4 Dittos in a row. What I have is, I really want to do dual hunts too. I don't know how I'm gonna set that up, but I do have this DS. It's not a 3DS, so I can't do the new gen games. But I think it would be more helpful for the old gen, since the shiny chances are way lower. So that should be fine. But I do want to do dual hunting at some point, but I don't have a charger for this one because it's a different adapter than the 3DS. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. Well, obviously I have to buy a charger, but then from there I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go with it. But we'll see. Rattata, not a shiny. Another Ditto, not a shiny, and am I doing the wrong counters? Damn right I am. Oh, what was I? I gotta check it again. Yeah, this is why I don't want to do these weird encounters. Yeah, I'll just do this. That's the wrong button. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. It is what it is. I'm more concerned about the Ditto encounters than the regular encounters, because I know I'll mess up along the way, no matter what. But I want to keep the Ditto encounters more accurate. just because it's a smaller sample size. Look at me, scientific terms. Is that a scientific term, or am I just hyping myself up? Probably the latter. Did I mess up the emulation speed? No, I didn't. I keep doing that because on my keyboard, to increase the speed it's plus, and then to decrease it's minus. But they're like right beside my counter keybinds. They go up and down on the counter. Occasionally. Oh, that was a rude voice crack. But occasionally I keep pressing on those ones. Is this a Pokemon song? I've never heard this one. Sounds like a memorial song, if anything. Bye-bye. Okay, I probably should save, because the one thing about this is if I do crash, it won't really matter just because I'm doing, me crashing's not gonna make the shiny odds any higher or lower, but in case I do crash, or whatever, at least my party will be the same. Just because I can disconnect potentially if my internet starts being weird. Or, you know, Citra crashes, whatever, and then I'll lose my save because it didn't transfer properly. So that's kind of the only one downside of this, the way I'm doing this. But I do have good internet, so I'm not too worried. I'm more so worried about the program crashing than anything. Yeah, are they no, not the Minnesota. Yeah, are they? No, they played last night. Yeah, honestly, that Minnesota like really surprised me this year, because I knew they were gonna be solid because Anthony Edwards really like just stepped up in terms of just all around. He's been playing like really good all season, but then even in the playoffs, he just like turned it up even more, which is pretty crazy. And he's only in what year? This is year 3, year 4, and he's already playing out of his mind. I thought the Thunder were gonna win that series for sure, and they beat them in. No, sorry, I'm thinking of the Mavericks, not the Thunder. I thought the Nuggets were for sure gonna beat them, and they went up 2-0 and then kind of blew the lead, and they went down 3-2, and I thought for sure it was over, and then they came back. So I don't know. I can't count them out quite yet, even though the Mavs did go 3-1, but I do see it pretty hard for them to come back. If they do come back, then awesome. The one thing I don't like though is I feel like Anthony Edwards is getting too much credit because Cat, I mean this series not so much, but Cat's been playing really good in the playoffs. Rudy Gobert, this series, again, not so great, but he has been playing pretty good up till this point. This series has been kind of lackluster, to say the least. But yeah, even the Timberwolves like bench and like Mike Conley and Jared McDaniels and Naz Reid been playing out of their minds. So I'm really surprised that they beat the Nuggets, especially in the Game 7 where they were down like a significant amount. But I'm also surprised with the Mavericks too, because I didn't think the Mavericks were going to beat OKC. And honestly, I had high hopes for the Clippers. I mean, it's really the same story every year with them, but I had really high hopes for the Clippers. Because James Harden, Westbrook, Kawhi, Paul George, I mean, they're all kind of older, especially Harden and Westbrook. But kind of like the middle of the season there, they were like really turned it up. They were like the 1 seed for a while too. So I had higher hopes. I didn't think they were gonna go all the way, but I definitely thought they were gonna be a threat. And then they just crumbled against Luka like they usually do. I don't know, but the Mavs going up 3-0 against the Wolves, I did not expect that. That is pretty crazy. And then obviously the Eastern Conference, the Celtics. I mean, they did have a really easy run, but I also do think, well, I think the only team that go and run for their money is the Bucks. But apart from that, the Heat aren't. Did they play the Heat? No, they didn't. They played in the second round. Who did they play? The Cavs. The Cavs, even with Donovan Mitchell and Jared Allen, they're not going too far. The Pacers, even with Tyrese, Tyrese didn't play. Even with Tyrese, I don't think the Pacers are beating the Celtics. I also didn't think the Pacers are gonna go that far in the playoffs either. I thought they were gonna. Oh no. No, the Pacers played the Bucks. Did they? No, the Celtics played the Heat. Yeah, the Celtics played the Heat, and then the Heat, I think they got one game, and then the Pacers beat the Bucks in 6 or 7. But granted, they didn't have Giannis. If they had Giannis, the Pacers aren't getting out of the first round. Then in the second round, the Pacers beat the Knicks, and the Knicks looked really good, and then they just fell apart, injuries and whatever. Which, I don't know, the Knicks are finally like a contending team, which, can't hate that. And then Boston is just, they're too good for the East. So I think either way, injuries or not, as much as their path was easy, I don't think anyone's stopping them in the East. In the West, though, that's, as much as I don't want to admit it, I think the Celtics are going to win this year. I would like to see the Mavs or the Wolves win, but I don't see it happening. I don't think the Mavs have enough answers for the Celtics. Luka, defensively, isn't amazing. He's not bad, but not like a great defender. Neither is Kyrie, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world because the Celtics are more forward dominant with Brown and Tatum. But yeah, I really don't see the Celtics losing against either teams. I think the team that had the best chance against them would probably be the Nuggets. But the Nuggets crumbled, so that's not an option anymore. But I mean, at least Tatum gets a ring, which is good to see, I guess. I just don't like the Boston Celtics as a team. I like all their play. Derek White really stepped up this year. Honestly, I think maybe just going bald is the answer. If every player went bald, if LeBron James just gave up the hairline and went bald, I don't think there'd be a question. He would be the GOAT. Maybe I go bald. You think I'll make the NBA if I go bald? You never know. Rattata, we're creeping up on 300. Oh, do I go to 400? I really want to, but I don't know if I should. I do have to do some other things. And it will go to 350. We'll stop at 350. I think that's fair. Yeah, but Arctic Base, this program is like a lifesaver because I've wanted to do shiny hunting streams for so long now. Not even specifically on the DS, but even on the Switch, but I have to buy a capture card and they're not too expensive, but I don't really want to buy one. But now I can just do this wirelessly for free from my DS, and I don't have to worry about anything other than the game crashing from time to time. Aaron, I don't want to speak to you. No, I do not want to battle. Do I have an egg? Do I have a Pokemon in the daycare right now? I have Ditto. That's the shiny Ditto, but it's not a legit one. Which is why I'm going for this one. Then I can say that I do have a Ditto that is shiny and is mine. And I can breed it with whatever the heck I want to breed it with. But I probably will have to edit it a little bit just to change the OT. Because if you breed two Pokemon with the same trainer name or original trainer name, it takes forever to get eggs. Like I think it's like per 200 steps, 250 something steps. It's like an 8% chance to find an egg, which is annoying. But there we go, another Ditto. That's 27-ish total, I think, because I screwed up somewhere along the way, and I don't know if it's accurate. But it is what it is. Another Ditto, back-to-back Dittos. See, why doesn't this happen why can't I just get only Dittos? You know how good that would be? You know how easy this hunt would be if I just got only Dittos? Like, what the heck, man? And another one I want to do in this game, another hunt, I said that way too fast, another hunt I want to do in this game, is the bug catching contest. I'm pretty sure you can hunt in there. I think so. Sounds right. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I do want to do a hunt in the bug catching contest. I do want to, well, I could probably hatch a Scyther, but that's no fun. But then again, it also is a 5% chance, which means I'll be there forever. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I don't want to do that. Especially after I just wasted... Well, not yet, but eventually, after however long it takes to get this Ditto. Just to not use it. So, maybe I will do a shiny Scyther hunt from eggs. And I'll definitely have to evolve it to a Scizor? Is it Scissor? Like I feel like it makes the most sense, but like it just doesn't sound right. Like Scissor, Scizor, Scizor. I don't know. Scizor, Scissor. Scizor. Scizor. Now I don't even know what I call it. Scizor. You know, we'll just go with Scissor. Shiny Scissor. Yeah, I think I will evolve it in Shiny Scissor. Oh, there we go, Shiny Scissor. That's what I call it. Oh, this music's getting a little bit too loud. Is that good? Yeah, I think it should be good. Yeah, that was getting a bit too loud. But, the only thing is, I can't do a legit trade evolution anymore, since offline, or you can't do any online things on the 3DS, except for Pokebank, which is cool. So I can send anything, for the time being, I can send whatever I want to Pokemon Home. Hopefully I can get this Ditto at Pokemon Home. But I might have to region change it just so I can do Masuda method. Dude, that would be awesome, a shiny Japanese Ditto. That would be cool. That would be really cool. But I probably won't finish this in time to send it to home, which sucks. Drowsy. Rattata. 299, we're one away from 300. I'll probably go 350. I think 350 is fair. And counter number 300 is an Abra. And I feel like that counter is wrong. Is that counter wrong? I don't know. Or the Ditto counter, I should say. Hey, UFC 302 is this weekend, which I probably won't be able to watch, which sucks because Strickland, Costa, and Islam Poirier is on that card. And that's probably one of the better cards in a while in terms of like the main event, co-event. Honestly, UFC 300 was... I feel like the main events weren't that exciting. I think the best fight in the main event was the BMF fight. And we just killed the Drowsy on accident. That's not good. Another Drowsy. Yeah, but that BMI fight was ridiculous. That was definitely one of the best fights I've ever watched. It was just Holloway just beat down for 5 rounds. And then at the very end, 1 second left, they just started throwing hands. And then Gaethje, got knocked out. That was definitely one of my favorite fights I've seen. But other than that fight, I feel like it's kind of a lackluster main event. Because Pereira versus Hill, I think Pereira was the clear winner before the fight even started, in my opinion. The women's fight, it was Zhang Wei Li, and then there's another Chinese fighter. I can't remember what was that. I know Wei Li won, but there was like 2. Oh, what happened was there was like 2 moments in that fight where like Wei Li, the ref could have stopped the fight and it would have been like a definitive win, but the ref just kept letting it go, and I was like confused because she like I would have called it if I was the ref, you know. So I'm not really sure what happened there. Other than that, that was a pretty good fight too. But I mean, for like 300, like just for expectations, it wasn't like amazing. But now that I'm thinking about it, I do change my mind. 300 is better than 302. I kind of had to relive it for a second. 300 was really good. And the prelims, pretty solid. Yeah, 300 was good. I'm being biased now. Now I'm just lying. What does shiny Rattata even look like? I actually don't know. Is it green? Probably is green. Everything in this game's green. Every shiny is green. I don't know why. And it's not even a good green. It's like a yellowish green. Shiny Rattata. It is green. Actually, but what is it in Gen 2? Because it could be different. In Gen 2, it's like a grayish. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. What does shiny Raticate look like? Shiny Raticate. Yeah, that line in this game is actually pretty bad. It barely changes. But I still would rather Rattata over Drowsy. I don't know why, but I always remember this. Hypno was like the first good like rare spawn that I ever got in Pokemon Go, and I have no clue why this like stuck in my head. But like I was like, I don't know if I was at the mall or like something, but I saw it on like the nearby, back when the nearby wasn't like Pokestops, it was just like general area. But I saw it on the, what am I doing? I saw it on the nearby. Like I was just walking around in circles forever, and then it finally appeared, and I was like, so scared I was gonna run away, but I did end up getting it, which is nice. But yeah, that was like the first like real rare spawn. I never found any of the cool ones like Charizard or Dragonite, which would have been crazy, and that's a Ditto. I don't think, were Dittos even in the game? When the game like first came out? Probably, but I'm not sure. But yeah, when Pokemon Go first came out, those were some like wild times. And I actually remember when it first came out, I was in Europe, and the game didn't only released on mobile phones, and at the time I had an iPad. But then shortly after, I think it did come out on iPad. But at the time, I couldn't get it on iPad. And the regional for Europe, the Europe regional Pokemon was Mr. Mime. And he's like, I think Mr. Mime's pretty cool. He's definitely one of, not my favorite, but I definitely put him high up there in terms of Gen 1 Pokemon. And either way, I'm pretty sure like the day before I left is, or maybe I'm imagining this, but I'm pretty, it was either like right before I left or like a little bit after I left is when you could download it on iPad. And I was so upset because it was like a region locked thing, and so basically the only time I could have got it was basically when I was there, and I missed out on like having Mr. Mime, which was unfortunate. But then years later, I went back again, and I don't know why I started playing Pokemon Go again, like at like the beginning of the year, and played it all through like basically the whole year. Then I kind of stopped playing it. Even now, I mean I look at it every now and then, but I don't really like play it how like I was playing it. And I ended up getting like a bunch of like Mr. Mimes, the regionals, all the good stuff. So I did redeem myself, but that would have been like a pretty cool flex back then to have a Mr. Mime. Now everyone has everything. Like even Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan was a rare one, but I'm pretty sure that came out in like mega raids, so like Kangaskhan is not that rare anymore. Yeah, I think the only time where like there was something like semi-rare that like you saw like in videos where like everyone was like running over for like a Dragonite or a Charizard. The only time I ever like saw that like in person was like it was for like a dugong or something, and it wasn't even like that cool, but it was like a fully evolved thing, so everyone was like, "Oh, look at that!" And so I was like, I didn't even know what people were running for, but I started running over, and it was a dugong, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool," and then caught it, and then never looked at it again. I wonder if I still have it. It was on my old account. I probably transferred it for whatever reason, which sucks, because I guess it has a story, so it's pretty cool Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon Go was pretty sick when it came out. Jeez, man, the Ditto dry spell is like back. We've gotten like barely any. Rattata. I wanna keep going, but I gotta stop at some point. Another Rattata. I don't know. I'm debating whether if I should go longer or just call it. If anyone in the chat wants to give their take, please feel welcome to. No pressure though. I know you're all dying to answer. Just once at a time, please. That's all I ask. Oh, am I getting to that part of the playlist? What was it? 3 hours? Yeah, okay, it's fine. No need to worry. Drowsy, not a shiny. I'm not expecting it to be a shiny, but it would be cool if it was a shiny. Is there any other routes I could find Ditto on that have better odds? Oh, hold on. Now I'm curious. I'll look into that later, but for now, I'll stick with this. I'm only doing like 20 more encounters, but not even for like the rates of Ditto to go. I mean, that would be nice, but like apart from really, I don't even know. There's nothing on this route I really want. I mean, it would be cool to get it, but I don't really want it. I don't know, maybe if I could find something cooler though. And that would be fun. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that though. Cause I know for sure there's another way to find Ditto. Cause I found Ditto while I was playing through this, and I'm pretty positive it wasn't on this route. So I'll probably come. We'll see. If I do end up getting like everything on that route, assuming it is the same Ditto odds, if I end up getting like everything on that route, then I'll probably come back to this, just for some new faces. We got 14 more checks. About to be 13. And another drowsy. Mean look, run away. I was thinking, I want to make a bunch of YouTube shorts. But, I mean, yesterday was like pretty easy. Because, I mean, I just got a shiny. I don't know what better to post. But, I'm sure it'll probably be a while till my next shiny. I don't know what to make a short on. Maybe some like Pokemon Go stuff while I'm away, just because I'm not in the country. But I don't think there's any regional exclusives, like specifically in the States. Just in North America, and I'm not going very far from where I already am, so it's not like it's gonna be like a rare thing or whatever. The heck? And more encounters. Left, right, up, down. What am I looking at? Dude, Instagram Reels is a wild place. Instagram Reels has some videos, let's put it that way. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there on Instagram. Like TikTok is pretty normal. YouTube Shorts is weird, but it's nothing crazy. And then Instagram Reels is just the most insane. I don't know. And the comments, Instagram Reel comments are another level. They are pretty funny though. I won't lie. There's a few of them. There's a few of them that make me laugh. And isn't there Netflix? Doesn't Netflix have like a scroll based like thing now? Oh, is that real? I haven't looked at Netflix on my phone in forever, so I wouldn't know, but was that actually real, or is that just like to get people talking about Netflix? I'm curious. What the heck now, Netflix? Now Netflix can create a personalized sizzle reel dynamically in real in order to what? Netflix Reels. Netflix film reels? Is this? I don't know if this is real or not. Whatever. Drowsy, not a shiny. Whoa. Drowsy, not a shiny. Yeah, but my luck on gold has been ridiculous so far. I've got the Larvitar under odds. I think it was 31 eggs, and odds are 1 in 64. So it wasn't like super under odds just because it's only 64 eggs to odds, so it's not that crazy. But then Onyx was a random encounter, and Drowsy was 70. It was, I would say, a few hundred, and then I started counting at like, I started counting, and then 70 like counts in whatever. That's when I got it. Alright, right here. Our last encounter of the day is a regular Rattata. Alright, well, we're gonna run away from this. And yeah, let's save the game first. Create a save. Actually, let me do that just so I know. Cause sometimes the game doesn't save properly when it transfers back for whatever reason. So I'll just go here so I know if it did save or not. It doesn't matter because I don't have anything. I didn't get anything new. But yeah. Well, that was fun. An hour and 47 minutes, not too bad. By chance, if anyone is watching or came in at some point, I appreciate you watching. If you're watching in the future, you're watching this as a previous live stream, thank you for watching. And with that being said,